Okay, what I'm going to tie here today is a super macro, but I call this one Ed's super macro. I've changed it. Now here's what I'm doing. I'm using a brown glass silver line bead. That's going to be the head. Now I'm going to put the gills on. I'm using a white thread. For my gill material, I'm using white wool. Run my thread down. Now I'm going to use black thread. You'll have to stack the thread up behind the bead. Like so. Now, cut your gills to length. Now I'm going to put my red wire, and I'm using a small, not the extra small, just a small wire, red. By holding my wire out the side, I stack my thread in nice and tight. Now I'm going to tie in silver holographic . Make sure and cover everything with your black thread, the black being the body of the fly. Now build it up a little bit. There. Give myself a half hitch. Now I'll grab my hackle pliers and I'll bring up the holographic silver first even segmentations. Like so. Now, another half hitch. Now what I need is the rib beside the silver rib. This red is going to be right alongside. Put the butt on. Right beside the silver holographic. Same as the regular super macro. Build the thorax up a little. Now, I take 1/8 inch scud back, brown, and what I've done is I've sharpened it and then split it. This is going to be the wings. So the two main differences between this super macro and the original is instead of a white bead, I'm using glass, and I put the gills and I add this, the wings. Now you can see the wings are very small. To get a nice close crop on this when you cut it, so I'm going to use a razor blade here, and very carefully, without cutting your thread, now I'm going to just give myself a couple of wraps. Tighten that up. Now that is what I call Ed's super macro. This was fished in Dragon Lake. by a friend of mine, and he caught the biggest fish he ever caught in Dragon Lake with this particular fly. Now, when you put your super glue on, be careful not to get close to the wings. You can take your dubbing needle just move the excess off. That is a Ed Super Mackerel, an excellent fly. What prompted me to tie this fly, I pumped a fish last summer. The head was that color of brown, and it had the wings. So that's why I tie it this way. Hope you enjoy it.